Hi guys. So in this question, in this video, we're gonna do number 3 on your chapter 32 homework. So it says it's a very long question, so hopefully you can finish in one setting. Now it says consider a hypothetical open economy. The following table represents data on the relationship between real interest rate and a national saving, domestic investment, net capital outflow in this economy where the currency is US dollar. Assume that the economy is currently experiencing a balanced government budget. So first, let's draw our table over here. So first, your demand for loanable fund. Now for demand for loanable fund, we're gonna combine your domestic investment with your net capital outflow. So at 7% interest rate, if you combine this together, so 20 minus 15 is gonna be a 10. So at 7% interest rate, we have a 10. And then at 6% interest rate, it's gonna be 35 minus 10, because there's a negative sign. So at 6% will be 25. 5% will be 40 minus 5, that's a 40. 45 minus 5 is 40. And the next one will be the 55 and 55, right? So 55 and wait, it's not 40, it should be 50. 40. That looks a little weird. So next is 55 at 4%. And the next one will be 65 plus 5 will be 70. It's 3%. The last one is 85. I want to say it's 85. Yeah, 75 plus 10 is 85. All right, and then for the supply for loanable fund, will be just the national saving over here. So that's just supply for loanable fund. So at 7% is 50. 7% is 50. 6% is 45. And then hopefully I get this trend right. And then your equilibrium is at 5% equilibrium. And then next, let's do our net capital outflow. So use the real interest rate and then your net capital outflow, graph this table over here. So it will be minus 15 at 7 and then minus 10 and 6. So minus 15 and 7, minus 10 and 6, and then minus 5 and 5. 4 and, is it 4 and 0? I want to say 4 and 0. Yeah, 4 and 0. Okay. And then 3 and 5, and then 2 and 10. And the equilibrium, we said before, is based on the 5% interest rate. So over here, that's equilibrium. So 5% interest rate at equilibrium, that's going to be over here. That's equilibrium. All right, so for this economy, they're having a negative net capital outflow. And remember, your net capital outflow equals to your net export. So if you have a negative net capital outflow, you also have a negative net export. That means your import is more than export. So we're having a trade deficit. Now, suppose government experiencing a budget deficit. This means for a budget deficit, your national saving will be decreased, and which will lead to a decrease in the supply for loanable fund. Because if your country doesn't have any money now, then the amount of loanable fund also decrease because the government is borrowing more money. All right. Now, after budget deficit occurs, suppose the new equilibrium interest rate is 7%. So next, let's draw our supply for loanable fund. So initial supply at, did we say 5%? I think we said 5% equilibrium, right? Equilibrium at 5%. Okay, so equilibrium at 5%. So initial supply at 5%. That's 4, that's 5. Okay. That's the initial supply. And then the new supply with deficit at 7%. 7%. And then, whoa. What is 7%? 7% is at minus 15. All right, so minus 15 and 7%. Let's rotate. All right. Let me see if anything else. Wait, this is not 5%. That's 5%, right? Let me double check. So 5% is, oh no, never mind. 5% is at -5. Almost made a mistake. All right, let's answer the last question. So when you have a budget deficit, your real interest rate will be increasing because government the saving goes down, then decrease in local fund, so supply goes down, therefore real interest rate goes up, and then your real exchange rate also goes up. That's because when the interest rate goes up, your domestic investment are more desirable, so more foreign investors put the money into your country, so demand for currency goes up, therefore exchange rate goes up. And then last one, the trade balance, this will be a deficit, because if your currency become more valuable, that means foreigner will buy less of your domestic produced good, and also when you buy your import, those import are cheaper now, so you're gonna have a more trade deficit. All right, so let's grade it now. Hopefully, get everything right. All right, so we got everything around this time. Okay, so guys, this is how you do number 3 on this homework. Have any question, let me know. All right, guys, good luck. Bye bye.